I actually had a fear of people that were way richer than me. Like, if you were way richer than me, I'm going to have, and it was not a logical fear because I know that these people are normal human beings, but the fear was there. Good morning, good evening, hello everybody. I don't know what part of the world you are in, but you are welcome here. If you clicked on this video, if you clicked on this podcast episode, I'm so proud of you. Thank you for putting yourself first, taking the steering wheel of your life. My name is Okike Okon, and let's get into it. Before we do though, subscribe, like, and share with a friend. This is going to be really helpful. Today we're going to be talking about how to overcome limiting beliefs. And child, this is such a hot topic. Let's get right into it. Everybody has beliefs. We have the conscious beliefs that we know of, like our religions, our morals, but we also have unconscious beliefs, beliefs that we are not aware that we actually strongly believe these things. And I think that's where it gets tricky. You'll be surprised how much your beliefs have an effect on your life. They superimpose on your reality, they influence your emotions, they influence your actions, and they influence the experiences that you attract. I need you guys to understand that a belief is not just a thought or an idea. This is a pillar in your mind. This is something that you strongly, like, whether you are conscious of it or not, your body, your emotions affirm that belief. They react according to that belief. And it's such a sad situation because a lot of the time, the beliefs that we have, some of them we purposely adopted, but some of them we did not purposely adopt. Like, we were not conscious of adopting it. We could believe in those things because of our parents and the experiences that they had, or what we saw people around us go through, or what we are consistently seeing on social media. Sometimes it could even be trauma that causes us to believe certain things. So right, let's break into it. What is limiting beliefs, or what are limiting beliefs? Limiting beliefs are the beliefs that stop you from taking actions to achieve your dreams. Simple and short. They are beliefs that do not truly serve you. They are working against you. Take that in. Because something can serve you, it can be serving a purpose in your life, trying to protect you, but it's not truly serving you. So limiting beliefs are beliefs that do not truly serve you. Our beliefs, they are like background music. You know when you're watching a YouTube video and there's like very tiny background music, or you're listening to a podcast episode and the beliefs are like background music. They're not looking for your trouble. They're very calm. They're very peaceful until you come and oppose them. That's when you realize how strongly you had this belief. Any belief that prevents you from taking actions to achieve your goals, any belief that make you sabotage the thing you truly want, when you finally have it, you sabotage it every single time. Guys, those are limiting beliefs. I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to overcome the limiting beliefs. Number 1, set big goals and push for them. Set big goals and push for them. If you're in your comfort zone, you will never know you have a limiting belief. If you're in your comfort zone, you're where you're comfortable, you're not doing anything extra, you're not doing anything that requires you to be brave or requires you to be disciplined, you're not going to know that you have a limiting belief around discipline. Or you're not going to know, if you're not trying to get rich or get a certain amount of money, you're not going to know you have a limiting belief around money. If you're not trying to push out of your comfort zone, you're never going to know that you have a limiting belief. Okay, so you need to push out of your comfort zone, because these limiting beliefs, like I told you, they are very quiet. They mind their business, very peaceful, until you try and do something big, until you try and do something everybody around you is not doing, until you try and do something out of the ordinary, until you try and create something amazing, try to bring a big dream in your mind to reality. That's when you realize, I'm supposed to do this, but I'm feeling resistance. I'm supposed to take this action to move myself forward, but I don't feel like doing it. I can't do it. I just can't. I'm doing every other task in the day except the tasks that have to like push me forward. That's why you see people, they have such amazing music. All their friends have told them, your music is so amazing, drop the music. They can't drop the music. Or they have an amazing business plan to the T, like it's giving, execute the business plan. They filmed 100 videos for their YouTube channel. Hi guys, hi guys, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's on their phone 100 times. But to actually drop the video, or to actually drop the reel, this is the reason why they start to feel a sense of resistance or low self-esteem, inadequacy when you're trying to, actually achieve these goals. Don't count it off as, oh, I'm just being lazy. Oh, I'm just not motivated. That's not what it is. You need to look deeply into that emotion. You need to look deeply and say, okay, clearly there's a problem here. And it's when you push towards big goals that you now realize that, okay, so I have a limiting belief around this problem. I have a limiting belief around this situation. Number two, identify the root of the belief. This is where journaling and spending time with yourself, observing your behaviors and your emotions are very important. Very, very important, guys. You need to identify what is causing what, like, why do I have resistance? Why is it that when I want to do this thing, and I know I'm a bad bitch, I know I'm that, but when I'm about to do this thing, then I start to feel like low self-esteem, or I'm trying something new and all of a sudden I feel so inadequate. Of course I can't be perfect because this is the first time I'm trying it, so it's not logical for me to feel so inadequate like the way I'm feeling. You need to sit down with those emotions and be like, why do I feel this way? I'm going to give you guys a practical example of myself. Back like when I was a teenager, I actually had a fear of people that were way richer than me. Like, if you were way richer than me, I'm going to have, and it was not a logical fear because I know that these people are normal human beings, but the fear was there. And it was when I read how to be like being a badass at making money by Jen Carson. I'll put her book, but when I read it, she also said that she had a fear of very rich people, and I felt so seen. But I had to go and sit down and understand, like, why do I have a fear of, like, what is causing this? And then that's when I started thinking back to my childhood and thinking back, like, just trying to understand why I felt that way. And I eventually understood because growing up, I grew up in a middle class family, normal. But for some, my mom and my parents, they always felt like, the people you interact with are very important. So the people, like all our friends, they were not middle class. It's different if you're lower middle class and your friends are like upper middle class or something like that. Nah, they were rich, like rich to the T. And of course, we're kids. We don't notice these things. Like, who cares? Everybody's having fun. Everybody's living life. But there's some kids that notice. There's some kids that bully. Do you understand? So obviously, certain things were said, as a child, bullying. But to me, I felt like nobody beats me, so it was not trauma. Like, I went along with my life, like nothing happened, like I'm good. But children are very impressionable, and just those little things, they actually made an impression in my mind. Like, and I wasn't even conscious of it. It was when I actually had to sit down and understand that, why am I scared of rich people? Then I realized that, okay, this is coming from my childhood. And yeah, I had to just tell myself, because that fear was my inner child trying to protect me, but it wasn't protecting me, it was actually working against me. So I just had to tell myself that this was a lie. I got to the root of the belief. So you need to get to the root of whatever is stopping you. You need to get to the root of, pay attention to your emotions. It's like, I think it's a big problem when we just discard all our bad behavior as laziness, or like, I'm just, something is wrong with me or something like that, because that's not always the case. Sometimes it could be that your limiting beliefs are just showing you, that they are there, and it's time for you to pay attention to them and do something about it. Number three, you need to watch the people that you spend time with. Listen to me. Listen, open your ears. The people you spend time with are going to influence your life irrevocably. You know what I mean of irrevocably? It means you can't take it back. The people that you spend time with, they are influencing you, whether you are aware of it. Whether it's, I don't copy people, or I mind my business, is a lie. They are there, they are influencing you. Are your friends inspiring you? Are they living lives that are inspiring you? Are they doing things that are making you want to step out of your comfort zone? Are they showing you that certain things are possible? Are they seeing greatness in you? Are they encouraging you? The things I've described, check the top 5 people that you spend time with, and all these things I've described, if they do not fit in this category, if you can't learn anything from your friends, if you don't look at them at certain aspects of their lives and you're like, wow, I want to be like that, my sister, my brother, you can never make it. You can never. you you can't. You need friends that, when they do set, like, they're doing things that make you be like, okay, I need to go and get my own done, I need to do this, I need to be on my, like, if you have a limiting belief that coming from a poor family you can never make it, or you can never measure up, if you have a friend that came from a poor family and is now a billionaire, you cannot tell yourself that lie again. that lie just will not fly. It can't. Do you understand? Because you have a friend that has showed you that this limit, this belief that you have is a lie. You have a friend that has shown you that, like, that show you, like, you need friends that are showing workings. Nobody on this church or church, let them show working. So that when you see workings, you too, you go and do your own workings. So guys, let's be conscious of the friends that we keep. Let's keep people around us that inspire us in their fitness journey, in their financial lives, with their career, with their relationship with God, different aspects of our lives. Let's have friends. Let's be conscious of the people that we spend the most time around. Because whether you like it or not, your brain is picking up. You are picking up. Don't you see when you start talking to a new guy, or you like start talking to, like, get romantically involved with somebody, you start to pick up their slangs. You start to talk a bit like the way they talk and things of that nature, guys. So let's be conscious of this, and that will really help. If just listen to me, if you have friends that are showing, that are doing some certain things, like, they will show a lot of your limiting beliefs just cannot, because everything is possible. Like, anything is possible. You need to find friends that make you understand that anything is possible. Number 4, watch the stories you are telling yourself. What stories are you telling yourself? Oh, I can't lose weight because all the women in my family, it's always been like that. They've always been on the big side. That's why I cannot lose weight. Or, I can't start my business because I need 1 million naira to start my business. Things of that nature. Guys, watch the excuses that you give, and then in there you can see the stories that you're telling yourself, and you can find your limiting beliefs. And you need to also watch the stories that people are telling you. Watch the stories you're telling yourself, and watch the stories that people are telling you. Because everybody's saying something on Twitter doesn't mean it will apply to your life. You're a dark skinned girl and they're telling you, oh, dark skinned girls are not successful in the music industry. Dark skinned girl can never be successful in the music industry. And you've just adopted it that yes, it's true. It's very hard for dark skinned girls. So Ira Star, is she light skinned? You need to be conscious of these stories that you allow to fly in your mind. Okay, so look at the excuses you're telling yourself, and then you can find the stories you're telling yourself, and you can rewrite those stories. That's the most important thing. Rewrite them, rewrite it. Nobody should be writing your life for you. Your friends, your parents, social media, you and God. Just you and God. You guys are the only people that should be writing your lives, writing your beliefs, the things you strongly believe. Okay, and last but not the least is your identity. Your identity is constantly evolving. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? You cannot stay the same. You cannot have the same beliefs. The pillars in your mind that served this version of you, they might not serve the next version of you. They might actually be working against the next version of you. So I have started dropping vlogs on my channel, and when I started my podcast, I always used to say, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a podcaster, and I was so proud of that statement. However, this year I had, an ideas. I had an ideas. I had ideas to drop vlogs, like, and I had specific reasons why I wanted to drop vlogs. I was recording vlogs and I was not dropping because I just felt like, why you drop vlogs? You're not a YouTuber. Because I've always told myself I'm not a YouTuber, I'm a podcaster. But now I'm in a different version of myself, where I actually need to drop vlogs, and I want to actually drop these vlogs. But because of the beliefs of that identity, I carried them into this identity. I had to dismantle those beliefs because they served me then. They made me feel special and made me feel like what I was doing was different, which it was actually different because most of my friends were YouTubers, and that identity served me there. But now it's not serving me, because the best thing to do for my channel is to show you guys how I implement the things I'm advising you about, which I'm going to do through my vlog. So please check out my vlogs. We have a vlog diary called Ex Lazy Girl Diaries. So make sure you check the vlog and enjoy. But I just want to tell you the story behind that. Before I was able to actually take that seriously and all of that, I had to dismantle certain beliefs of, oh, I'm not a podcaster, I'm a YouTuber. So you will always be changing, guys. Your beliefs will change. The things you want to do, they will change. Don't hold on too tightly to old identities. Okay? I'm so proud of you. Nobody has it all figured out. As I speak here, I do not have it all figured out. This is why I'm vlogging, because I need you guys to see that vlog. we're just trying. We're just trying our best. We're just putting our best foot forward. And I'm just so proud of you, first of all, for even clicking on this video, because for you to click on this video, it means that you have big plans for your life and you want to know how to rewrite your own story. So keep going, keep pushing, subscribe. I have so many beautiful tips and advice and, just perspectives and ideas that would help you. And yeah, you can listen to the audio version of this video on all podcast listening platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, everything, guys, at In the Real Life Podcast. So I hope your week goes amazing, and thank you so much for tuning in. Signing out, Okike. Love you. Ciao.